Good evening, everybody. I hope you're well. Welcome to our meeting this evening. And we are glad to have all of you. We are just starting now. It's 8 already. Welcome on board. It's great to have everybody on this call. Thank you for sacrificing, making time to come over and learn with us. So especially for the people who are here for the very first time, you're welcome. We appreciate you. Thank you for heeding to our call. And we can promise you that you're going to have a great time together with us. So this evening, I'm just starting off the meeting. My name is Pearose Cherotich. Pearose Cherotich is a mother and married to Josphat Pearose. Is right here with me. And together we have 4 wonderful children. Professionally, I'm a teacher of mathematics and physics. I've been teaching in high school for some time. But today I thank God because I've been able to retire through this wonderful opportunity that all of us have been invited to. So you can be sure it's a great place to be because 10 years ago, we were invited, but in our house. Just the way you have been invited, you are in your house. Today, things are easy. Somebody had to come to our house to explain to us what it is all about. And as I was going about my duties of teaching, I was ignorant of the fact that health is very important. And so when I was invited into this meeting, I was shown how I can be healthy and how I can be wealthy at the same time. So today is not my day for presentation. We have a great lady that is going to come and present to all of us. And then afterwards, Josphat is going to close the meeting for us with our testimony because it's been a wonderful journey for 10 years. So at this point in time, I want to welcome our presenter, who is none other but Phoebe Lebanon. Phoebe, can you hear me? You can unmute yourself.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, take it away.
Wow, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for this opportunity to have me do the presentation today. I am Phoebe. I am a mother of 4 between the ages of 19 and 11 and now 1 year. I am a teacher by profession. I am a teacher of Kiswahili and CRE. This opportunity found me when I was searching for something that would add me some extra income. I was invited to a meeting where I went and I found wonderful people and I loved the presentation. In the presentation, there were 3 things that I was able to see. I was able to see health. I was able to see also how I can improve my finances. And I was also able to see lifestyle. Out of these 3, the one that really excited me most was lifestyle because I love traveling and I just imagined how I can travel one day. So, but in the course of the having joined, I realized that health also was important for me, especially because I had a daughter who had a problem with ulcers and other issues with bones and so on. And so during her high school time, she was more at home than she was at school. In fact, I had so many numbers of all the nurses in the schools that she had been, because every time they would call me to come and pick her so that she can go to hospital. But using the products of Neolife, she was able to get back her health. Last year, she did her Form 4. She stayed in school most of the time than coming back at home. She was only coming back at home during half term and the holidays. She was so excited. In fact, she would even ask me, Mom, where is the aloe vera? I have to go with the aloe vera. And I thank God because of the school, they were able to understand. Also, maybe because they had gotten tired of every time having to send her home, they just accepted me to be taking the aloe vera and other products that we shall talk about today. So welcome to the presentation. And I'm going straight to the slides. I would like to share. Sorry, just a minute. So we are saying that we are on a mission, and this mission is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. And there's no better time than this to think about health, especially because of the corona pandemic, where health has become very important to people. So we are saying our mission is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. And so how do we do that? We are saying that your health is your greatest wealth. When you're healthy, then you're also able to create wealth. So what is health? When we talk about health, there are three things that are very important for us. First is rest. We need to rest. They say that we need at least a minimum of 6 hours of sleep and to a maximum of 8 hours. Rest is important for optimum health. Also, we are talking about exercise. It's important to exercise at least 30 minutes 5 times in a week to be healthy. Also, diet. Most of us, we went to school and we were taught about diet, and we were taught about carbohydrates, we were taught about vitamins, we were taught about proteins. But what are we eating? Are we aware about our diet? And even as we eat these three main meals that we have been taught in our diet, are we getting the most out of this food to help us remain healthy? So we are saying that every bite you take is either fighting disease or feeding it. So the choice that you make today on what you're going to eat will either decide for you whether you are fighting the diseases or you're feeding the diseases in your body. WHO has this recommendation where they call it the wellness triangle, where they say that the base for for you to be healthy and have wellness is physical activity and weight management. Right now, at least after the lockdowns and so on were relaxed, people are able to move around. But previously, people were in their houses. And in fact, people would make jokes that maybe after the corona, people will not be able even to wear their own clothes because they were not being physically active. Most were staying in their homes. Also, it is recommended that we need to have whole grains. These are unrefined grains. Most of the flour that we get in our shops, most of it has been removed, some parts of it, so that it can stay on the shelves much longer. Fruits and vegetables are important for our health. 5 to 9 differently colored fruits. Ask yourself today, how many types of fruits have you eaten today? Probably maybe one or even none. Proteins, very little proteins, only 20 grams a day. But what do? We love the nyama choma so much. So we eat most of the meat. Very little sugar and fats. At least 2 teaspoons of sugar a day. So WHO has recommended the healthy wellness triangle, but on this other side, we see the unhealthy wellness triangle, where there's minimal activity leading to people becoming overweight. Whole grains, as I have said, we are eating less and less because we want them to stay on the shelves longer. So the important parts are removed from the grains. Fruits and vegetables, again, we're also not eating enough. And even if we eat, they are not as fresh as that farmer who's just getting a fruit from the tree. Most of us are in towns, and therefore the fruits maybe have taken 1 or 2 days. Protein, we are taking too much of it, too much meat. Fats and sugar, we are taking too much food, sugar and fat. And we can see that man there, and he's having his soda and some fries and a lot of things there that have a lot of fats and sugar. So what does this lead to? The World Health Organization predicts that 3 out of every 4 deaths by 2020 will be as a result of chronic diseases. The chronic diseases are on the increase, they are rising. And these are heart disease. Cancer is on the increase. Diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory disease, which we also find corona coming in there. Obesity, people adding a lot of weight. And even with in relation to corona, we see that again, these are the people who have these conditions that they're being told to be careful, because once corona gets them, they get to the critical part of that disease. So this whole thing started with a dream by Jerry Brasfield, who is the founder. He was a young man who suffered from asthma, and he was not able to study well because he could not stay in school because of the asthma that he had. At the age of 19, his mother was able to be advised on how he can be able to use nutrition to solve the problem of asthma. And indeed, he became well, and he developed this dream that he would like to share with all of us so that we can be healthy and be able to fight the chronic diseases. So this company, Neolife, began in 1958. In 1971, it came to Africa. In 1996, it came to Kenya. And today, my dear listener, it has come to you. And it is in 56 countries globally. So what is it that has made it to actually survive for all these 62 years? It's because of its values. Value number 1 is absolute honesty and integrity. Value number 2 is that people are number 1. There's nothing that you can do without people. Products that work. Whether you have a degree, whether you don't have, whether you've gone to school, as long as you're ready to learn, this is an opportunity for you. You may not even have money, but this is an equal opportunity for you. Long-range vision, that this is an opportunity that you have to give at least 2 to 5 years. This is the Scientific Advisory Board. Here we can see this man known as Arthur First. Arthur First is considered the father of toxicology because he was involved in the invention of chemotherapy. However, after giving people the chemotherapy, those people had cancer, he realized they were also having side effects. And he sought to see how there can be an alternative to what they were being given. And so he developed this scientific advisory board together with other scientists. That is why we are saying products that work, because all these scientists come up with wonderful products for us. So what is the Neolife solution to that triangle? We are talking about physical activity and weight management, which we all have to do. There is no product that can help us with that. However, for the whole grains, we are getting them from the tree NN, which has grains from wheat, soya, and also rice. Carotenoid to fill in the gap where we need fruits and vegetables. Salmon oil to feed in the gap for the protein and also the fat, the good fat for the body. And so we are talking about this product called Provitality. And also it comes in liquid form known as Liquivite, especially for children and people maybe who do not like swallowing capsules or tablets. So during this corona period, immunity is a very important aspect of our health. And so we are saying that this product called carotenoid complex, which is even patented, it helps us to improve our immunity by 37% in just 20 days. So we are saying that We need to improve our immunity, and this will actually help us to have a stronger immunity. Also, weight management is important for health. And therefore, we have these wonderful products, the Neolife Shake and the Neolife Tea, so that we can be able to manage our weight by burning fat and minimizing the fat storage. For children, children have also not been left behind. And with these wonderful products, salmon oil for good brain development, Vita Squares, Vita Guard for their immunity, and also Liquivite. We also have these herbal alternatives. I just said that my daughter had ulcers. One of the products that she used was this aloe vera, which was wonderful. It helped her. She no longer has, we do not buy all those antacids that we used to buy before because of this product that she used. Also, we have the herbal respiratory. Also for people who lack sleep, herbal rest and relax. For the ladies, we will need to have our hormones at their optimal level. So we have this feminine herbal complex. Also for the men, the masculine herbal complex. Also, we are looking at what we are using in our homes. Most of the products that we use have a lot of toxins. And so we are looking at products that can be economical, powerful, and also green, that are also good for our environment. And so we have this golden home care, where we have products such as the G1, LDC, and Super 10, and also Soft. Also the ladies, we have not been left behind, and also the men who also want to look good and also remain younger for longer. We have the skincare range, which is the age-defying cell activating system. We also have this wonderful product called the Wonder Drop, known as Supergrow, which actually improves the production by 137%. So we are saying feel better, look better, live better. So for us to live better, also we need to have better finances. We all have a dream. Maybe one of our dreams is to have a lot of money. Again, we may have a dream to have that dream car, like the Range Rover that we're seeing here. We also want to travel. We also want that dream home. And we say that our dreams are valid. So where are you when we look at the cash flow quadrant? On the left-hand side, we find the employee, like myself, I'm still employed. I'm doing this one part-time so that I can move from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. So you could be employed. Sometimes you may say, okay, you don't want to have a boss, you want to be your own boss and become yourself employed. Still, if you leave work, then your work stops. There's no way you'll have to be always at your place of work or your business as a self-employed. But we're saying that we need to move from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, where we find the business builders and the investors, where money is working for you. And we're saying that Neolife is actually the sure vehicle that help us to move from the left-hand side of the cash quadrant to the right-hand side of the cash quadrant, where we find the business builders and the investors. So we are saying you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Why? Because this wonderful company has helped you with the distribution. You can actually get your products right in your own home. Also, ordering, you get your own website, so you can order on your website. And also have customers who can also visit your website and order. Team Neolife, and also, of course, some money, and also the product supply. So when you partner with Neolife, you are in direct contact with Neolife. Many a times when we have products, say, let me give an example such as Coca-Cola, you'll find that the consumer pays for the retailer, pays for the distributor or the wholesaler, pays for also the advertisement. So there are very many people before the consumer who takes that Coca-Cola takes their Coca-Cola. But here we are saying that you partner directly with Neolife. So they are not middlemen. So how do you do that? By a payment of 8,820. And after doing that, what do you do? What do you get? Sorry, what do you get? You get a kit. This is your starter kit. In the kit, you find an international license that allows you to do business in all those 56 countries where Neolife is doing business. You find literature materials that will help you to understand better the products and even share with others. And of course, we want you also to be healthy, and therefore turn the triangle of the wellness triangle, the right side up. So we get the Provitality Pack that lasts for 1 month. And this gives you 30 points. You also get your own website. And also you get free delivery of this kit anywhere in this country. So the Neolife solution, Provitality, that turns the triangle, the right side up. So you partner with Neolife. What is the work? Because there must be some work. First, you change what you're using in home. Change what you're using for soap and points. Use these products. You will meet people who will not want to join you, but would want also to get the benefits that come from these products. So you'll share with them, you earn points, and also you get profit. Also, you share the opportunity and earn more points. And also receive wonderful training and get skills that will help you in your business. You add more products to the 36 points, and you earn 100 points, and you become a qualified distributor, and you earn a PIN. You say that I need that car, therefore I need to talk to more people, and you help four other people to become distributors. So what do you get? You earn 2,500 shillings or US dollars 25, and you earn a PIN manager. Again, you continue talking to people, you help these people to also become managers. What do you get? You get 25,000 shillings per month or US dollars 250, and you earn a PIN, senior manager. Again, you help these people to grow and they become senior managers, and you become a director earning 90,000 US dollars 900, and you earn a PIN, director. And so continue working on your business, and you help one person become a director, and you earn 100,000 shillings plus. I continue helping more people, and you develop 3 directors, and you become a Ruby director, and you earn 200. Again, you help more people. You have a wonderful team. It's called the Superstars team. And I would like to take it back to Josphat. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much, Phoebe. That's an excellent session there. Just a second. All right, there we go. So it's amazing. Thank you very much. For sure, you are the best teacher, the best presenter. You made it so easy for our dear guests to understand the concept. And I'm happy to have seen you join and grow in the opportunity, and sky is not even the limit. So thank you very much for that special time you took to take us through. Now, I will want to start by introducing myself, because I know we have some guests, people who are seeing me for their very first time. And Karaoke Josphat is my name. Pearose, my wife, had introduced me earlier. And well, we've been in this opportunity with Pearose, my wife, for the last 10 years, going to 11 years. It's quite amazing that when the opportunity found us, we thought we were doing well. I was personally a full-time lecturer in the university. You know, that tells you that I took education very, very seriously, and the motivation was, the teachers told me that for me to live a luxurious life and a very good life, then I needed to take education very serious. I'm telling you, I did it big time. I actually ended getting first class honors in my first degree, physics, mathematics, which opened many doors for my greater success academically. Found myself doing more degrees and impacting knowledge at the university level. And my wife was a high school teacher teaching physics and mathematics. So two scientists in the house, but living an average life. I'm avoiding the word living a poor life because we don't admit poverty. You know, we want to say we are average, but there's no average, ladies and gentlemen. It's either you are poor or you are rich. So when the opportunity came, it was targeting my wife. My wife was being shown the health bit of it. But when I came, I remember I was coming from the university. I was interested with the opportunity for financial bit, you know, because I said you can live a healthier life, you can earn more money, you can travel around the world. Now, I'm Karaoke Josphat. For those who know where I come from, we are not allergic to money. So sincerely speaking, I never heard of health. I never heard of traveling. What stuck in my mind and heart and my whole system was the financial freedom. I badly wanted this. Why? As a father of young children, even then, I didn't want to give them the best. But I had already started realizing there is a challenge somewhere. I could earn a lot in my own, parameters. I was thinking I was earning a lot, but the sad bit is that money could get finished before the month was finished. And I was sliding slowly into debt. You know, the way before the month ends, you are already short of money and you need money to complete the month. That's how tough it was. So although my wife was interested with the health, I was interested with the wealth. Fortunately, this opportunity, dear ladies and gentlemen, when you come in, you get both. And I'm happy Phoebe has presented to us, you know, those benefits so that you can grab whichever you want. But at the end of it all, you'll be benefiting both health, wealth, and lifestyle. I'm a living testimony, as you'll realize in a few seconds. So my biggest challenge then was, how will I, you know, do it? Where will I get time from? Because I was too busy. You know, the way you can be too busy but becoming broke. And I realized, by the way, the busier I was, the harder I worked, the broke I became. So when now it came, I grabbed it at once and I said to my God, you give me time. Time is yours. Then I did some evaluation. I realized that after sleeping for 8 hours, working for 8 hours, there was still 8 hours that I could not really account for. And I was challenged that day that out of the 8 hours that I couldn't account for, I can be able to get 1 or 2 hours and change my life for good. I was tired of being broke and I grabbed it at once. Now, this is what happened. We could go to our full-time employments and we work the whole day, but in between, anytime we got some few minutes, and in the evenings and over the weekends, we could share the opportunity with our friends. And I think it's because of my background, being born again, I've always had that, heart of wanting to help people, to change lives of others. So I could even do it with the motivation of touching lives than doing it as business to earn money. But after the first 1 month, although we had not built a big network, out of the products that we bought for our own use, ladies and gentlemen, we got a very first small check of 2,002 Kenya shillings. And you don't know the excitement that you get when you start something new and you have started earning something. It doesn't matter how much. The fact that you've started earning something, it's clear evidence that if you do more of the same, then you'll earn more. So some people didn't really get to understand the opportunity when I was sharing with them, but others sensed, wow, there must be something. In any case, many friends trusted me. They knew I cannot jump into things that don't make sense. And so a few joined, and the check went to 5,252. I'm sharing this with us, ladies and gentlemen, so that you can understand that you start small, going up, but there is no ceiling as to how far you go. People don't imagine that I started with the 2,002 Kenya shillings, followed by 5,252 Kenya shillings. But because of the motivation I had, and friends could see there's something happening, more joined the opportunity. Here in Kenya, there is a tendency of friends first to, check on whether it will work, so that if it doesn't work, they don't join you, so that you suffer alone. But when they realize it's working, they jump on board. And that is exactly what happened, so that by the third month, we were at 22,406. Some people would, ridicule us that, a whole lecturer in the university and you're earning that little money. But to me, my consolation was, it is part-time. I'm still getting the full time from the university, and during my spare time, I am getting this extra money. I was so excited. To cut the long story short, by the 7th month, my wife Pearose could not continue teaching in high school. Why? Two things happened. We were already earning over 60,000 Kenya shillings on part-time basis, and this is net. This is net. There are not those deductions, pay as you earn, pay as you eat, pay as you walk around as if you're not in a free country, And then the second thing that happened is that we were taken to Windsor Golf and Country Club as a lifestyle event, as an incentive by the company. Everything fully paid. I'm telling you, you will not take teachers to Windsor Golf and Country Club and you expect them to continue thinking the same way. Our thinking pattern changed for good. We started seeing big life and we felt, wow, things are changing. So we got so energized. Pearose refused to go back to classroom. She took a pen and a paper and she wrote a resignation letter and fired her boss, TSC. As a matter of fact, the Good Teachers Service Commission became to Pearose Teacher Suffering Center. She started wondering, okay, Phoebe, you shouldn't hear me about this. She started wondering, how have I been working with such an employer, paying little money like this? So that was it. 1 year from when we joined, we were already at Ruby Directors earning 6-figure income. I could earn full-time salary from my job and come here in your life and earn another 100,000. My house, changed. I changed the seats. I started even driving. Initially, I wasn't driving, not because I loved walking, but because I didn't have means to buy a car, surely. You see, I now got out of some shame that I used to experience of walking to the stage with my students at Catholic University of Eastern Africa. my self-esteem now started coming up again. And today I'm telling you, life has changed for good. 2 years, 11 months, we are already president team members, what Phoebe has shown us. And as president team members, we have never ever been paid less than 500,000 Kenya shillings. That was back 2013. And this humbles me a lot. Because one, anybody in this call can achieve that. If you doubt that you can, try it out. You see, sometimes we fail to start things because we fear that we might fail. And you forget by not trying out, then you have already failed. You better start and you fail than you fail to start and never succeed. I have to encourage you on that. We have not done this kind of business. But you see, when you have a willing heart and you believe in yourself, you believe in God, and you trust the person who invited you here, you'll be able to do it. And it's not only about money. I can talk and talk about money because I came in for money. I wanted to drive a good car. Now I'm not driving a car, I'm driving a machine, you know, the latest shape of a Land Cruiser. And that is one of the things that you might enjoy. Men in the call, I can see they are smiling. Their son is very excited about the machine, you know. And these good things are there for us. My wife, of course, as a lady, she was, you know, interested with a good house. Today we live somewhere where we are so comfortable. Even if you gave us 100 million shillings, we will not go looking for other houses. We are okay. That is the power of new life opportunity. But sometimes you may not see it when you are starting, but these are things that you'll be able to achieve as we move on. So if it's about material things, God has been so gracious. Through this opportunity, we have achieved all what we had. As a matter of fact, by 2015, I found myself again taking a pen and a paper and firing my very good boss, Catholic University of Eastern Africa. I told them, thank you for the opportunity to serve in the university, but I request that you give this chance to someone else. So I created one job opportunity for someone who has not seen this kind of an opportunity. And today I am a free man, just around to, see my children grow, the 4 of them, and have time with them. What an amazing opportunity that sets you financially free and it gives you time freedom. Today we can go anywhere we want. We can travel around the world for holidays because we are fully empowered by New Life International. And let me tell you, you can never get freedom. Time freedom, you don't get it. You work for it. Unfortunately, if you don't grab this opportunity, you might work for 40 years and then you remain broke after all those years. You might get the money, yes, but if you don't have time to enjoy the money, then what for did you have to get the money? And I want to close by showing you, in addition to earning good money and perfecting your health, this lifestyle that Phoebe is talking about, how does it come about? You travel around the world, don't mind about Corona. Corona will be soon over, but once it's over, then this is exactly what will be happening. Because within a few months of being in the opportunity, we had already started enjoying this kind of a lifestyle. Of course, what Phoebe has shown you, imagine that's our family down there, giving those young children the best lifestyle that one can imagine of. That's the machine. Look at that, I used to feel bad driving cars where I could, I had to squat for me to get into the car. But today, you see, you jump, you climb into the car. That's amazing. So that's Pearose and myself. And you are joining the best team in New Life World. That's the founder, Jerry Brasfield, awarding us for being the #1 president team members because you are joining the best team. A team that cares, will guide you, will mentor you. You can see that was in 2013, we were #1 in the world. We went to Dubai, Atlantis, the Palm, and we were recognized as #1. So when you join the best team, what do you expect them to succeed? Look at that. All these are directors in Superstars team, the team that you are joining. And you can see the lifestyle event there, having a dinner. Actually, that was a breakfast. You can see even the mother-in-law of Citizen TV, Charity Mwamba. Those who are fan of Citizen TV, you know her. At her age, in 80s, she's able to be very successful in this business. What excuse do you have? That's the Windsor and Country Club. That was our first lifestyle event. Then when you become a Ruby director, the company pays for you everything paid to spend a whole week at Santon Sun Hotel in Johannesburg, pure gold coated hotel. Man, when you're in this hotel, that's when you remember what the Bible says about you, that I am fearfully and wonderfully made, you know? Then we went to Victoria Falls, Zambia, with the rich and mighty. We went 2013 to Grand Hyatt. There we were. Then the following year, we went climbing to the top of the tallest building in the world. It's called Burj Khalifa. Wow. With the founder, Jerry Brasfield, with the CEO, the young lady there, Kendra Brasfield. Life changed completely. We went to Obai. It's an island in Indian Ocean. All the presidents who were taken there for lifestyle. The beauty is the company pays everything. That was in Cape Town. All these are superstars, team leaders. I can see teachers. Others have not even gone to school. I can see one class 7, graduate. We don't call people dropouts. We call them graduates. And you should have seen how funny she behaved when we were in the plane. Please don't look at education as a hindrance. If you have not gone to those universities, forget. It's not the degrees that we want. It is success in life. That is what we want. That lady could not even talk English. We had to ask for meals for her, but she enjoyed everything, you know. Then that was in Abu Dhabi. That is a welcoming dinner at Abu Dhabi Golf Club. Then we went to Ferrari World. You can Google this and see the kind of life that New Life gives you. We went to Yas Water World. You can see that young boy and girl there. That's myself and my wife. This opportunity will make you to look younger for longer. And that mosque is very monumental. It's the biggest mosque in the whole of the world. And you'll be visiting these places. And the company treats you in a 7-star hotel, Emirates Paris. Then we went to Mauritius. That was the second time, young and old. You can see a student in her early 20s, and we were with her there. So age is not a factor. Don't limit yourself. It's not too late if you feel like you are elderly, and it's not too early if you feel that you are young. Enjoy life today. God has given you the chance. Let's build the business and enjoy it to the fullest. Now here, this was the climax. When we were celebrating 60 years of success that New Life had enjoyed then, we were invited as presidents from across the globe. Now what you are seeing here is a team of presidents from different countries. And you will be one of us if you start today and you keep moving. Don't start and stop. Keep moving. And at the very unexpected time, you'll find success on your way. That was in Abu Dhabi. I can see Florence Okech and the husband from Nakuru, Lydia Mwesa there. My own biological father also enjoying lifestyle events, fully paid by the company. And the company will be giving you some bonuses. You can see there we were given a bonus of 615,000 Kenya shillings on top of our monthly check at Kachai, you know, very amazing. And you have joined us. I hope you are ready to move with us. And on 15th of April next year, we'll be flying to Czech Republic for holiday. Now, how do you get started? I can see Charity is drawing things around here, but we are done. She must be very excited. So to get started, ladies and gentlemen, you only need to pay directly to the company through the pay bill number 985650, and the account you put your national ID. Your starting fee is 8820 Kenya shillings, and we get started. Now, once you've done that, we will mentor you as a team. I have to close by saying this. At the beginning, if you are normal, and I know you are normal, you will have some fears. What if I start and I don't succeed? How will I do it? Where will I get people to join this opportunity? I tell you, those are the same things that we evaluated at the beginning. But we realize that what you fear doing is likely to be the only thing that God has kept to change your life. So fear, yes, but jump in. Let's take full responsibility of our lives. Let's not really give our precious time, all of it, to our employers, and we forget that we have a future to brighten. In your life, it is your own opportunity, it's your own business, but you'll not do it alone. So I want to stop at this, and I want to really appreciate our dear guests from within and from outside the country, and say we are humbled. Thank you very much for finding time to be here with us. We don't take it for granted. You have not understood everything, but I can assure you, you'll be a professor in this opportunity. We will walk with you. We will run with you, and we will guide you all the way to the top. Let's do it. Let's change the world. We are called for that bigger purpose to make this world a healthier and a happier place. And now, turn to the person who invited you to this call. Give them a call. Ask them, how can I be part of this excited team? How can I get started? And we will be meeting in the beaches of the world, if you'll be there to be met. Thank you very much. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of this weekend, and see you at the top. Thank you. God bless you.